Hi everyone, round 7 was played today in Superbet Chess Classic in Romania. I'll show you a very interesting game between Anish Giri and Dink Liren. Let's quickly jump into the game. Anish was white, he started with e4. Dink responded with e5, his natural move against e4. Knight f3, knight c6 and bishop to c4. We have so-called Italian opening. Knight f6, this is the main move, also playable is bishop to c5. Knight d3, bishop c5, and here the main moves are c3 or just castle, but Anish opted for very interesting move, bishop to g5, which is quite uncommon in this position. h6, we return the bishop to h4, d6. Now we are opening this bishop, c3, a5, again very common move in Italian to prevent b4, knight b to d2, bishop to a7, and here Anish played a4, gaining space on the queen side, and here actually Dink made slight mistake, he castled. Here he should have played like g5, bishop g3, castle, h4, g4, knight j2, h5, and very interesting move here, f3 can be played. But he went for castle, and after h3, only now he played move g5, and this was a mistake. Better would be just to play bishop e6. Something like that. So what happens now? Very nice move by Anish. He just took the pawn on g5 and sacrificed the knight. H takes, and we have bishop to g5. King g7. We have to make space for the rooks and also guard this knight. Queen to f3. Bishop e6. And here Anish spent quite a lot of time for his next moves, and he found really nice one, knight to f1. What's the point of this move? Knight is coming to e3, and let's say, for instance, in this position, Dink played rook to h8, but there's also a nice line. If we take the bishop, if we take the pawn here on f2 with the bishop, now if we take here, there's very nice move, knight e4 check, and after we take the knight, then queen takes g5. So actually in this position also Anish mentioned that he had similar position at home when he did analysis of this opening, that king to e2 is the best move and white is still better. So after knight f1, Dink played rook to h8. Now knight to e3. Again here g4 is impossible because we can take here, king takes, and now knight to e4. Notice that in this position king to e2 actually is not that good move because bishop can return to h4, and that was the point of rook to h8. So now rook can recapture the bishop. Okay, so queen e7, and here Anish made a mistake. He went for a long castle. Computer suggests rook to f1. The point is that we will play f4 in some moments and open the f file. Knight b8, knight f5 check, bishop takes, queen takes, knight b to d7, and only now we castle, and after c6, rook d to e1, we have nice rooks on e and f5, and a rook after, let's say, a rook to h5, now we can play f4, and white has amazing position. So he went for castle, and here Dink had nice opportunity to equalize, but he played rook 8 to g8. The best move would be
to take here on e3, and after pawn takes on e3, knight b8, rook h to f1, knight b to d7, bishop d5, c6, queen g3, knight here, and if we take the queen, knight takes on g3, and actually this position is quite equal. And now after this move, Anish finally played rook to f1, rook h to f1, knight b8, and here in this position, knight to f5 was the best move. Just go slowly like this, takes, slowly consolidate, and white is better. Eventually we will play h4, but he went too quickly for this d4 break. E d4, c d4, knight b to d7. Now we play a5. Again, very good move by Anish. And after black takes, now we play d5. The only move that is winning. Queen b4. Now we have to watch for this bishop. So queen e2 was the best move. And here, this bishop is under attack. So what to do? We cannot move it away, and it lacks squares. So in this position, Liren took the pawn on h3, at least getting one pawn for the bishop. But actually in this position, he has an intermediate move with bishop to e3 check. And yes, of course, if we take with the bishop, then let's say like this, then this is quite dangerous, bishop to f5. So we have to take with the f pawn, but now bishop g4, yes, computer crazy move. So what's the point? Okay, we cannot take with the queen, and when we take with the pawn, now knight to e4 is played, and bishop is under attack, and bishop doesn't have good squares. So yeah, that was quite nice line shown by computer. Now Dink took on h3. Now we take the bishop, king f8. Another good move, h4. We have to defend this bishop, bishop d4. And here Anish was a little impatient. He should have played bishop to b5, but also rook to d4 is still winning, and maybe it's the best practical move because we get rid of this bishop. Now knight to f5 is a beautiful square for the knight. We have to take this bishop. It was too dangerous. Also, oh sorry, not this, because queen is defending. But anyway, the best move, knight e5. Now we have to move away the bishop. Let's say in this position, if queen takes here, yeah, this would be blunder, because after queen to c4, yes, after king to d2, we can take a rook, and that would be actually a draw. So yeah, we have to play bishop to b5, yes, so not taking the knight. Knight f to g4 was played, king b1. We have to go away from this line. So king g8, and actually this was a mistake. Black should have played rook to h2, but anyway, it was already lost. Now again, very nice move by Anish. Knight to h4, knight to h6 check. Now, of course, black has to take, otherwise he loses this knight. So knight takes h4. Now we take on e5, not this knight. Knight g4, queen is under attack. But now we get this pawn. And after king to g7, again, amazing move by Anish. g6, yes, if king takes, actually, let me show you this. Yeah, this would be over. Okay, how can we defend like this, but then f3. So rook to f8 was played. Now we take the pawn, d3, still trying something, maybe to promote, but rook to g1 was played. And now we take on f7, and after simple queen to c3, Dinkley Ren, the world champion, resigned. Let's see how game could continue. Yes, we are forced to exchange the queens, but now this knight is lost, right? So yeah, let's see if we defend like this, but now d6 is a problem, or even simple f3. And if black takes, we take with the knight with the check. So yeah, very interesting round. Also, Alireza won against Nepomniatchi, and Fabi and Alireza are tied for the first place. There are still 2 more rounds, and we will see what will happen and who will be the winner of Superbet Chess Classic. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.